Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Monday, February 5th. Just back with another daily update. Let's see. So, we're a couple chapters into Sands of Omega, which is the sequel to The Last Vampire. Declan right now is in the desert in the middle of the night and has just come across something interesting. I'm not sure what it is yet. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I write that chapter. But that's going well, so I'm pleased with that. Let's see, the Arcanum is fermenting as we speak. As you know, I take some time between when I finish the first draft and get back into the edits. So right now that is fermenting, and hopefully when I go back to it in a couple of weeks, it'll look pretty good, and I'll make some changes, and we'll get that out to you. Motivation Monday today. What do I want to talk about? A lot of folks on my timeline today been posting some stuff about feeling defeated and, how do they keep going and stuff like that. This is something I think everybody deals with. I mean, I deal with it, maybe not every day, but it's certainly, been present in my life. And it's a good question. How do you get yourself to keep going when things haven't turned out the way you wanted them to, and so forth and so on. It's like the old parable. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So when things look really, really huge, what I always try to do is just sort of keep my head down and tackle it just little bit by little bit by little bit, and keep going that way. Keep my head down and just keep trudging through it, knowing that every little small piece that I do is going to result in, a bigger result. So, with that said, it's really easy to get down, especially in this day and age, in the culture of the country or the world, for that matter. There's a lot of divisiveness going on, and as optimistic as I try to be, and as optimistic a message as I try to put out there, there are times when you have to really face certain facts, certain truths. And one of those truths that I was thinking about today is there are people in this world that their primary purpose for existing is to just be an asshole. There are people that genuinely enjoy just being bad people, for lack of a better term. And this is, it's got nothing to do with the game. It's got nothing to do with politics. It's just an observation on my part based on some stuff that a friend of mine's going through right now with, regards to, law firms and so forth and so on. And, there really are people that just aren't good, and I know that flies in the face of a lot of, new age philosophy and so forth and so on. But while I really like to think that all human beings are good, I've seen too many examples that prove otherwise, and usually some of these people are, on the surface, like the most pious individuals that you'll ever find, and they're really good at concealing their douchebaggery, so to speak. But it's there, and you see it, and sometimes other people don't see it, and that's their loss, because they're going to fall into the trap eventually and realize that you were right all along. Not for you to do anything about. As long as you can spot these people in your life and take steps to either avoid them or cut them out of your life, get rid of that negativity, you're going to be ahead of the game. But you also have to face the truth that there are people that are not good. Despite what we're told from a young age, everybody's got a heart of gold. That's BS. It's just, that's not the way the real world works. I wish it was. I wish I could point at anybody walking down the street and say, you know what? I know that person over there is really good. The fact of the matter may not be that way at all. That person could be the biggest jerk you'll ever come across, So protecting yourself against this type of negativity, it starts with being able to spot these people and being honest with yourself when you look through your life at the people that you have in it. Are all of the people that you have in your life, are they really good for you to be around? Or are there some people that are toxic or energy vampires, is another term that I've seen thrown around. And those people exist too. They just suck the willpower, or the energy out of any situation, any relationship, whatever. They're depressed, or they're negative, or they're just pessimistic, or they keep, oh, why are you gonna do that? It just sounds so hard. It's gonna be disappointing in the end. Those kind of people where they say they're supporting you, but they actually aren't. These are the people that you don't need around you. And protecting yourself and making sure that you're able to stay on the path and reach the success that you're trying to achieve, it comes down to being able to identify those people and then move them out of your life. Get them into another, or out of your life entirely, because you really don't need them around. They're not doing anything. And it's friends, it's family, and that's hard. I realize, well, it's my long lost cousin. I can't just cut them out of my life. Well, why not? If they're that toxic of a person, excuse me, that poisons, any sort of situation they're around, you're better off without them in your life anyway. At least that's my opinion. So, couple things. Keep your head down, keep working hard, have faith that every effort that you make is going to eventually get you to the success that you're searching for. Not always easy to do that, especially on a Monday. You come back to work and you're like, oh my God, this is never going to change. Or you're in a situation, you've been waiting for something, still hasn't changed. And you're like, when is this going to happen for me? Just keep your head down, keep plowing along, small steps. Take small actions every day towards that goal. You will get there. Second part of that, being able to identify the people that are not good people in your life and getting rid of them. Just X them out of your life entirely. You don't need it, and you're better off. Your own state of mind, your own spiritual health, if you will, is better for not having those people. You don't need the drama. You don't need the negativity. You don't need the gossip. You don't need any of that stuff, because those are just anchors. That's never going to get you to where you want to go. It's never going to get you to happiness. Nobody ever got happy gossiping about somebody else, maybe with the exception of Perez Hilton, who's making a crap ton of money off of his blog. Maybe. But it's just an icky kind of feeling. Get rid of that, okay? So I hope you guys keep going on this Monday, and, keep your heads down, and I hope you guys all reach the success that you're shooting for. Any questions? Leave them below. Drop me an email, johnfmerz@gmail.com. Like the video if you like it. If you thought it was crap, downvote it. Let me know, what you're thinking. Don't forget to subscribe. And seriously, I wish you guys all the best. Okay, hang in there. Keep going. Thank you.